Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the podcast. My name is Adam, and this is the channel Daily English Listening. In this podcast, we speak slowly and use clear and simple English to help you improve your listening skills. Our conversations are designed for beginners and intermediate learners, especially people at levels A1 and A2. Today, we are going to talk about a very common problem for English learners. Many people learn new words every day, but after a short time, they forget them. So today, we want to share 8 simple tips that can help you remember new English words more easily.
Yes, Adam, this is a problem for many learners. They read a word, understand it, and maybe even write it down, but after a few days, the word disappears from their memory. The good news is that there are some simple strategies that can make vocabulary learning much easier.
Exactly. Let's start with our first tip. Tip number 1 is learn the word in a sentence. Many learners try to memorize words alone, like a list of vocabulary, but words are much easier to remember when you see them inside a sentence.
That is very true. For example, instead of only learning the word habit, you can learn a sentence like, I am trying to build a good habit every day. When you learn the word with a sentence, you also learn how to use it.
Our second tip is repeat the word during the day. Repetition is very important for memory. If you see a new word in the morning, try to repeat it several times during the day.
Yes, you can say the word out loud, or you can read the sentence again later in the day. Even repeating the word 3 or 4 times during the day can help your brain remember it.
Now let's move to tip number 3. This tip is use the word in your own sentence. When you create your own sentence, your brain works more actively.
For example, if you learn the word journey, you can make a sentence like, learning English is a long journey, but it is interesting. Creating your own sentence helps you understand the word better and remember it longer.
That is a great example. Now, our fourth tip is listen to the word in real speech. Try to hear the word in podcasts, videos, or conversations.
When you hear the same word in different situations, your brain begins to recognize it more easily. This is one reason why listening practice is very powerful for language learning.
Exactly. And this is also one of the reasons we created this podcast. Listening regularly helps words become familiar.
Now let's talk about tip number 5, which is write the word down. Writing is another strong tool for memory.
Yes, many learners like to keep a small vocabulary notebook. When you see a new word, you can write the word, a simple definition, and maybe one example sentence.
Writing the word helps your brain process the information more deeply than just reading it quickly.
Now we move to tip number 6. This tip is review the word after a few days. Many learners study a word one time and then forget to review it. But memory becomes stronger when we review information again after some time. For example, you can review your vocabulary list after 2 days, then again after 1 week. That small review can make a big difference in remembering words for a long time.
Now let's move to tip number 7, which is a very practical idea. When you learn a new word, you can search for that word on the internet and choose the news section.
Yes. When you read 1 or 2 sentences from real news articles, you can see how the word is used in real life.
This helps you understand the word in context. It also shows you how native speakers use the word naturally.
Exactly. Even reading 1 or 2 sentences can give you a better understanding of the word.
And now we come to our 8th and final tip. This tip is very simple but very powerful. When you learn a new word, search for the word in images.
When you see pictures connected to the word, your brain creates a visual connection.
For example, if you search for the word mountain and see many pictures of mountains, your brain connects the image with the word.
Visual memory is very strong, so this method can help you remember words more easily.
So today we shared 8 simple tips. Learn words in sentences, repeat them during the day, create your own sentences, listen to the words in real speech, write them down, review them later, search for the word in news articles, and look at images connected to the word.
If you try even 2 or 3 of these tips, you will probably notice that remembering new words becomes easier.
Learning vocabulary does not have to be stressful. Small and simple habits can help you improve step by step.
Before we finish today's episode, we have a small challenge for you.
Write 1 new English word that you learned recently and try to use it in a simple sentence in the comments.
You can also tell us which tip from today's episode you want to try first.
We always enjoy reading your comments and seeing how you are learning English.
Thank you very much for listening to today's episode of Daily English Listening.
Keep practicing, keep listening, and remember that learning a language is a journey that grows a little every day.
See you in the next episode.
Goodbye, everyone.